So it's game 4 of the NBA Finals at the Madison Square Garden against the Los Angeles Clippers, down 2-1 in the series. At this point, I'm still in shock that we're here, but I'm kind of getting over it and kind of getting to the fact that, well, we've taken one game from this Clippers team, and maybe we can take some more and actually pull out this Finals. As of right now, we're still disadvantaged considering that we're down 2-1 in the series, as Paul George hits a deep 2-point jump shot, and, well, here he comes off the screen, hits this 3, red contest by Ntilikina, and it does not matter. Julius Randle thankfully takes back some points on the fast break with an open dunk. And Rudy Gay for 3 here. That's off. One of our most consistent 3-point shooters, actually. But there goes Mr. Robinson cleaning up things on the offensive glass. RJ Barrett going to the basket here, and he finishes the N1 over JaMychal Green. And then on the next possession, Rudy Gay, once again, 3, a little bit contested there, but Mitchell Robinson, another offensive rebound. So early on in this game, he's definitely showing his value. I feel like he shows his value every game, though. Julius Randle, for some reason, misses a layup point blank, but I don't know. Patrick Beverley misses this pull-up shot, obviously, but there goes Montrezl Harrell on the offensive rebounds, putting it back up and in. So Montrezl Harrell, he was a little bit non-existent in the first 2 games, but then all of a sudden in game 3, he came alive, and the same kind of goes for this game. Lou Williams, pull-up mid-range shot. Lou Williams now, same goes for him. He was non-existent in game 1, but ever since then, he's been torching us. Taj Gibson, the god, getting the post spin and throws it out to Julius Randle for the open 3-point shot. With the first quarter winding down, Dion Waiters, a.k.a. washed up Terrence Ross, in the corner open, but he misses. Then we're going to throw down eventually Kevin Knox for 3. Alright, that's off 2. Knox currently struggling to make his 7th basket in 7 weeks as Dennis Smith Jr. puts up a bad shot at the shot clock winding down, and, well, oh, there goes Kevin Knox, open for 3, hitting it. Shout out to Kevin Knox. And, well, Rodney McGruder going to the basket here. Kevin Knox on him. Knox blocks away the shot. So, hey, there goes Kevin Knox making a solid impact on both ends of the floor. I'm only zooming in here because someone had joined my party, so shout out to whoever bright idea was to exist at this moment. And, well, Taj Gibson in the corner, open for 3. Green light from Taj Gibson. If he could hit like all of his 3s that I take with him that I don't show all in the footage, we'd probably just win all these games by 20, honestly, because he's always open. But it's cool because he's Taj. We get a pass. RJ Barrett open left wing, green light shot. So we're up by 1 point here with 4:16 left to go. Kawhi Leonard, he says, never mind, you don't have a lead anymore. 4 minutes left to go in the second quarter. RJ Barrett open on the right wing. Well, not really, because Landry Shamet is right in front of him. And, well, he goes to the rack, goes right by Shamet, I forgot to pronounce his name again. I hate myself. All right. Paul George going to the basket here, pull up jump shot, and now we're down by 1 point again. So it's very back and forth right now. Thankfully, we are staying in a game with the Clippers once again, but I mean, if we're not going to win it, then it doesn't really matter. So we got to do something here. Paul George, pull up mid-range shot. That can't happen anymore. Something I realized really quickly with this Clippers team is that they shoot really fast. Like, whenever they have any sort of opening, they're shooting the basketball. So something that happens with that is that sometimes I'll try to shoot too much too, like open shots, but then again, we're not nearly as talented as them, so it kind of plagues us a little bit, but it's cool. So now Rudy Gay somehow misses that shot. That wasn't a bad shot at all. It was completely wide open. And, well, Dennis Smith Jr. breaks down Lou Will, goes to the basket off of the behind the back, and going into the second half, we're down by 5 points. For some reason, I didn't show the halftime thing. I guess because nothing important really happened stat-wise. And, well, Montrezl Harrell gets Mitchell Robinson jumping, also known as me, on the pump fake, and then hits a fadeaway shot, which is probably the first time he's ever done that the whole series. RJ Barrett in the post against Patrick Beverley, a weird play call, but it worked out in the end. Julius Randle goes behind the back to the basket, and, of course, Montrezl Harrell ruins the play. All right, fine. On the break, Kawhi Leonard going to the basket, and, well, he gets stopped by Ntilikina, but then Julius Randle kind of just gets stuck on Kawhi and completely forgets to go play defense on JaMychal Green. So now Randle thankfully does play some defense here, but as a result, it goes to Montrezl Harrell and he just dunks it down. So quickly, we've taken a 10-point deficit into this quarter, only 2 minutes in, and, well, Rudy Gay on in the post against Kawhi. For some reason, he came in so much from the 3-point line, even though he was wide open at the corner, but whatever. Rudy Gay open for 3, and that's his bread and butter, as we know. Even if he's missing him, he's still going to take every single one of those shots he has any room with, because he has the highest 3-point rating on the team, and we love him for it. Montrezl Harrell here, open on the mid-range. Well, instead he takes to the basket and finishes right over Mitchell Robinson. So Montrezl, like I mentioned earlier, was definitely balling out in this game. And, well, here comes Julius Randle with his little finesse thing that he loves to do ever since I learned how to do it, which really, actually, the way you do it is just absolutely doing nothing. You just kind of sit there and he does it automatically. RJ Barrett, pull up 3. This is like what I was talking about earlier. Clippers kind of just get us stuck into doing fast-paced stuff, and, well, it doesn't really work out all the time because there's such a good fast-paced team, as they show right there. and we aren't, so sometimes it'll lead to them getting runs. Dennis Smith Jr., my God, that's the same animation you got on Porzingis early in the year with that glitchy. He literally said in an interview he can't even palm the ball, and right there it was just kind of floating in his hand. Kevin Knox blocks away, washed up Terrence Ross's jump shot. Paul George wide open with the sharpshooter takeover. Thankfully, he does not make it somehow. Kevin Knox deep three, and then look at Montrezl Harrell. He actually suffered a collapsed lung here, and he will miss the rest of the season, also known as like 2 weeks, but he's done for the series. So shout out Montrezl Harrell. I don't know why I would shout him out for getting injured. That's like cold, but whatever, man. I don't know what else to say. What am I going to say? Prayers to a guy on a video game? I don't know. Down 11 points here. Julius Randle for some reason steps out of bounds, but thankfully on the next play, he goes to the basket, drop step. Lou Williams isoing on Dennis Smith Jr. Look, man, I tried staying in front of him. I even switched to CPU defense at the end there, but it just didn't work. Dennis Smith Jr. isoing Lou Will, though, hits him with the dream shake and gets the and one. So Dennis Smith Jr. was actually a really big focal point in this game, honestly, as Derek Jones Jr. almost said Derek Favors for some reason. I keep mixing up his name with other people. Well, whatever. Dennis Smith Jr., though, back to him as he knocks down that three-point shot. He's been really solid so far in this series, as Lou Will just completely dead-eyes him. But sure, he's not the best defensive player. He's also not the tallest and all that stuff. But he's been pretty solid at getting us buckets off the bench. So I'll definitely value that a little bit more as we go into the offseason. And, well, right here, jump ball opportunity, down 65-79. Clippers extending their lead and doing nothing else but that. Terrence Ross, though, on the break, open for the dunk. So we go into the fourth quarter down by 12 points. And, well, Kawhi Leonard, yeah, can't do anything about that. Could have played a little bit better defense, but I mean, at the end of the day, it's just Kawhi being Kawhi. RJ Barrett thankfully goes right around Zubac and dunks it home. RJ, horrible three-point shot there because, well, Patrick Beverly contests faster than like anybody in the world. And there goes Mitchell Robinson saving the day once again. And, well, Lou Williams here going to the basket. Weird pass-out thing to Kawhi. And, well, Kawhi in the post. Oh, he actually got blocked away by Rudy Gay. So, shout out Rudy Gay. But Rudy Gay on the fast break here. Step back. Fakes the jump shot. Throws it down to Taj Gibson. Taj Gibson with good positioning. Puts it up and gets the and one right over JaMychal Green, who's probably the weakest link defensively for the Clippers. And, well, RJ Barrett open top of the key three. So, we went on a really nice quick run there to bring this game back within 2 points. Paul George, though, isoing on RJ Barrett. And look, man, I try really hard to guard these guys, but I guess this is why they traded their whole future for him. So Paul George, like, sometimes he'll make shots like the one I just jumped at, and then sometimes he'll just fake him and do something else. So I don't really know how to guard it at this point because he's kind of just like, he's been tougher to guard than Kawhi, honestly, at some points, as he just kind of comes up and hits the craziest pull-up three-point shot of the series. So shout out Paul George for being way too good at basketball. RJ Barrett step back three-point shot. Down by 2 points here. RJ with the ball once again going on the pick and roll. Mitchell Robinson, beautiful bounce pass. So we tie the game 88-88. And here comes Paul George going to the basket. That time, I didn't even make a lapse. It's just Paul George being Paul George. Kawhi Leonard. Rudy Gay has been playing solid defense on him this series and this game, but Kawhi's always going to be able to Kawhi his way into basically doing anything on the basketball court. As Ntilikina blocks away the Patrick Beverly shot. Sadly for him, we actually subbed him out right after that. And, well, RJ Barrett, good contest there as Paul George misses a shot. He actually got the whole second half matchup with Paul George. And, well, Julius Randle always fills the lane nicely and gets the foul there, so he would go to the line. He makes the first one, misses the second. Clippers on the break, and, well, Beverly bringing it up here, throws it down to Paul George, and my God, I don't know what the hell I'm supposed to do about Paul George at this point. So I call a traditional Julius Randle post up after he's been kind of killing in this fourth quarter, and, well, he just hits this over the weakest link on the Clippers defense, also known as JaMychal Green. Kawhi Leonard going to the basket here, and oh my God, he actually missed. All right. On the break here, Terrence Ross throws it down to Julius Randle. He gets fouled once again, so Randle goes to the line for some of the biggest free throws of the season. And, well, he hits the first one, second one at the line, and he hits the second one as well, and actually gets his slasher takeovers. So now the Clippers down the other end, and this is honestly probably our biggest defensive possession thus far. I'm letting Rudy Gay kind of run it with the CPU and, well, helping out there with Randle, but eventually Randle actually gets beat, and oh my God, Mitchell Robinson skies in for the block. Probably the craziest block of his career, and, well, Randle with his takeover goes to the basket and finishes it. We take a 1-point lead with 35 seconds left to go. We're just going to take a minute to process that. And, well, of course, Julius Randle's the player of the game. They're showing his highlights here. But Mitchell Robinson probably just had like the biggest block in the history of the franchise, because if we go on to win this finals, this is like the craziest moment since 1973. Kawhi Leonard, thankfully for him, just kind of blows by Rudy Gay. So now we're down by 1 again. All right. We need to figure something out quick. And well, I decided to opt to go without a timeout here and go up, call the traditional Randall post-up play, throw it over to Ntilikina, down to Randall. You already know what's going on. Julius Randle goes right around JaMychal Green. No way to stop him. And now on the other end, Clippers ball. This is the biggest defensive stop that we're going to need of the season. Kawhi Leonard pulls up over Rudy Gay, and he misses the shot. Mitchell Robinson gets fouled and can go to the line and make it a 3-point game. Robinson at the line, and well, first free throw, he hits it. And the next free throw, you know it's intense when I'm using the whole entire free throw animation. Well, the second free throw, and he hits that one as well. So we're up by 3 points. Clippers have no more timeouts, bringing up the ball. Paul George throws it in the corner to Kawhi. Kawhi pulls up, contested shot over Rudy Gay, and that will not go. So we actually go on to win Game 4 at Madison Square Garden by 5 points, 96-101. Probably the craziest game of the season thus far, honestly, because what the hell? I mean, Mitchell Robinson just single-handedly with the block right there, as well as Julius Randle's offensive contribution, of course, just saved the season. Just like that. We have been getting killed in the fourth quarter by the Clippers thus far, and well, in this one we turned the table and instead came back from a big deficit and took this game for our own. Well, there's only much I need to go into depth here. You saw the game, man. Series now tied 2-2, going back to Los Angeles. Drop a like if you're ready for the biggest game of the season, Game 5. And I'm out. Cut.